What's up, Grizzlies fans? Jason Hannold here for Season 2, Episode 4 of Where Champions Are Grown. Today, I've got a very special guest hanging out with me. I've got Joe Del Bosque of Del Bosque Farms. Joe, thanks for coming to hang out with me today. Really appreciate it.
Great to be here. Thanks for inviting.
Yeah. So we're doing this series, Where Champions Are Grown, what makes you great in the Central Valley. You have an incredible history, family tradition of farming and agriculture in the Valley. Tell our fans a little bit about your background and what you've done here with agriculture.
Well, I've been here in the Valley most of my life. My parents were migrant farm workers in the 40s and early 50s and settled here when I was about 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
I grew up on a farm here and went to school out at Dos Palace High School.
Yep.
And then Fresno State.
Yep. And
then went back and became a farmer in 1985.
Wow, awesome. I got a lot of friends up in Dos Palos and Los Banos. That's the correct way to say it if you know the people from up there. So what are you farming up in Fireball, West Fresno area?
Well, I've had melons in my history forever. My father he grew melons way back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and I continue to grow melons. I happen to grow them organically though. And then in addition to that, we grow almonds, and then sometimes we grow a few other organic crops like sweet corn or tomatoes, and we do a few cherries also.
Awesome. How big is the acreage? How big is your farm?
My farm is kind of I consider a medium-sized farm of about 2,000 acres.
2,000 acres, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How important is water to the Central Valley to, I mean, I understand it, but I want our friends to know and our fans of West Fresno and that whole area. How important is water here to the Central Valley?
Water is just incredibly important now, especially on the west side.
Yeah.
We get 1 unit of water, we grow 1 unit of crop. That's the way it works. And when we don't get water, we don't grow all the crops we can grow.
Yep.
At any given time, 1/3 of my farm will be sitting idle for lack of water.
Wow.
And it's some of the best soil you can find in the country, and we have some of the best climate for growing all these crops.
Yeah, the My Job Depends on Ag guys, they did our Season 1 deal, and they were telling us about how important it was. If you ever want some of the sweetest melons literally in the Central Valley or in the world with the Mediterranean climate, you're going to Fireball, you're hanging out with Del Bosque Farms. You guys have the best melons there are, right?
They are. I mean, we have a team out there that's been doing it for decades, and we have it down pretty good. We're very proud of our melons.
Yeah.
We think they're the best in the country.
You can't, West Fresno, Fireball, you can't get by right now at this point without talking about the Allens. Are you close with Joel and their whole family?
I know the family, yes. Used to eat in his mom's restaurant when she had a restaurant in Fireball, called The Farmer's Daughter. Yeah. They're a great family.
How cool is it with Josh and everything he's been able to accomplish with the Buffalo Bills, starting quarterback? I mean, that's a pretty cool story, right?
We're extremely proud of Josh and the whole family. Fireball is a small town, but Fireball has some great people and can do great things. It's
really interesting because we're here in Central California, and during football season, and this turns over, there's Buffalo Bills fans everywhere in West Fresno, and it's all because of Josh and the support that the small town has between what he's been able to accomplish. So that's really cool. What do you know about Chick Chansey Park, and when's the last time you've been to a game here? Have you been around at all, or?
Well, the last time I was in this park, there was actually some boxing going on here.
Okay, yeah.
That was last year.
Yeah.
And I got to meet some of the fighters like Mikey Garcia. Yeah. And of course our hometown guy, Jose Ramirez.
Yep, I know you're close with
and
Jose.
Mark Castro. It was a great event.
Yeah, well, awesome. We really appreciate you coming down here, hanging out with us today. It means a lot for our fans to get to know more of the growers and the farmers in this area. You've been an icon, and your story, your heritage, and your tradition is it's extremely important for everybody to know. So thank you very much for being a part of this with us today. All right, Grizzlies fans, this is your chance to win a $100 Save Mart gift card. Go ahead, click the link below for the answer. What's the #1 crop that Joe grows up at his Del Bosque farm? So Joe, again, thank you very much for being a part of all this.
Thank you. Good luck to the Grizzlies.
Thank you.